Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm a little bit tired. For the last week or so, I've been trying to fight piracy. You cannot believe how hard it's been lately. I mean, you have to go to all these places, you have to see all these people, and most of all, it's kind of violent sometimes. I mean, you just can't believe how much these people just sort of want everything to be free in life. But you know what? I've learned something. After all these times and all this fighting, if you can't beat them, just join them. Cue theme music. Hey guys, what's up? It's Connor Mitchell from DragonRiderNetwork, and welcome to my brand new show called DRN Update. This is a show that I've actually had in the workings for about a year now. It was actually supposed to start last year during Valentine's Day, but things got pushed off and they kept getting pushed off later and later. But now the show finally looks to have gotten off the ground, and I'm going to hope to keep it off the ground so that way it continues on and on. So basically what this series is we talk about technology, we try and give it a little bit of a humorous flair, I guess. We try and add a little bit of comedy in it. I know that's funny already. I'm funny? Yeah, I'm going to try and be funny, but ultimately this is kind of just to see where this will go. Hopefully it'll be good, you guys will like it, and it'll go somewhere from there. Alright guys, so here's what's happening in technology. So Apple recently announced that they would have iBooks 2. This is where you can now get textbooks on the iPad for grades K through 12. This means stuff like Algebra 1, Biology, and a whole bunch of other stuff. My question is, what kind of school is going to trust their students to iPads? We can barely trust kids at school with teachers. I mean, Apple, if you really want to get iPads into the hands of students, go for college students. I'm going to be in college in a year and a half. You completely missed your opportunity with me. So Apple, if you really want to find a good group of people who will use the iPad to its full advantage, look at college students. We use it for reading, and we use it for words with friends. We also use it for imaginary digital beer pong, and when we set the iPad down on a table, it gets used for actual beer pong. So what's the news at Yahoo? Well, former CEO and co-founder Jerry Yang actually stepped down this week from the Yahoo board of directors. He said in an email that he had loved his last 17 years at Yahoo and was looking on to do more stuff with his great career. I'm definitely going to give props to him, because this is one guy, unlike other, who knew the right time to abandon ship. Kodak this week filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, and it really is sad to see a great company like this go. When reached for comment about why they had filed bankruptcy this week, representatives said that the company had simply run out of film. Now, although I am really upset that Kodak is going, I am a little bit confused, as we are losing the company that coined the Kodak moment before we are losing the company that is still trying to hold on to the phrase, "shake it like a Polaroid picture." And finally, when the internet speaks, it will be heard. SOPA and PIPA this week were completely pulled from Congress and put on the table until further reconstruction. Now, this show, I don't want to get you guys off on the wrong foot. This show is not about politics. It's not going to be where I criticize one party or another party or either of them. This is really a momentous deal because it dealt so heavily with the internet, and it would have changed so many things so drastically that it's so important to talk about what it would have done and how it was stopped. So let's just get to it right here in my final segment. Now, for those of you who still may not know about the SOPA and Protect IP Act bills that were recently in Congress, they were basically bills that would give the courts and the entertainment industry the ability to take down content off of the internet if they thought it violated their copyright protection acts. Now, the reason I disagree with these bills in the first place was because I felt that those companies would definitely start using it for purposes that would go beyond what the bill had expected, which was to eliminate piracy. And don't get me wrong, guys, I really am against piracy. Despite the clip that you guys saw at the beginning of this video, I am not in support of piracy. Now, something that in this bill would actually go accordance to it is that if you uploaded a pop song, let's say Michael Jackson, let's say you uploaded a Michael Jackson song, you would serve 5 years in prison. That's 1 more year than his doctor got. That doesn't seem right. And most importantly, probably the most important aspect of this bill, it would keep the companies that are on top, and the smaller companies and the smaller creators like me and many others on YouTube on the bottom. That would eliminate the entire purpose of the internet. The internet is the reason people become famous out of nothing. Someone like me can go online, start a YouTube channel, start making videos like I am now, and have an audience. 20 years ago, before the internet was created, that would have been impossible. Now, it's something anybody can do. You can start something and have an audience all over the world. You can start a revolution in a country. You can do so many things with this one tool. And the people who created this bill knew all that, and they knew what they were dealing with. However, what they did not know and what they did not expect was the reaction that occurred on Wednesday. The reaction of millions of people, companies, corporations standing up in massive volumes and protesting and saying, no, we are not going to let this happen to one of the greatest inventions of mankind, and we will not let it begin here. The internet proved on Wednesday that it is a much more powerful tool than any of us could have ever expected. It not only brings together people, it gives those who cannot speak a voice and a chance to be heard. Websites like Wikipedia went black for 24 hours. Websites like Google showed what it would be like to remove their entire logo, what it would be like to be in a faceless world. And even DragonRiderNetwork went dark. And so many others took to the streets, took online, and protested and expressed their deep concern in losing something that they hold dear. But you know, enough seriousness now. These bills have officially been pulled, they're on the table, and they won't be elected for another month, if elected at all. Which is really great, because honestly, all these people who were saying, if this happens, the internet would be different, it would. And it would not be for the better. But the fact that it is over now, for now, we can at least breathe a sigh of relief and get back to some of the important things that matter. Like Minecraft, Facebook, and a whole bunch of other things that waste our time and day. But you know what? The fact that we have them is the reason we love the internet. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching DRN Update. I'm sorry if this last little bit got either a little bit too political, a little bit too heavy, but this was a really big tech event that happened, and it was a really big success story. Alright guys, so that is our show. Be sure to catch us next week with our new episode that we will be having then. I hope you guys all enjoyed the show. Be sure to leave your comments and feedback in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more tech content like this, obviously. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and be sure to check out the website, Dragon Rider Network. Anyway guys, I've been Connor Mitchell with DRN Update, and I will catch you guys at the next episode. Talk to you guys then. Always